Calvin Castine at Chip Cummings Field, just outside of beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. We were a couple pitches into the game, obviously. That's why he had a strikeout in the second pitch that we saw. Batter was McMahon. This is Greco, the left fielder. Adirondack Community College at Clinton Community College. We're taping in Ellenburg, and we finished there doing a program up at the school for our little corner. Finished there. We had a meeting with Plattsburgh.com, and then we rushed here, so we had a little time to spare. We're starting this game just about on time. We're just scribbling down the lineups as they were stepping onto the field. It's the home opener for Clinton Community College. It's April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2010. That ball was grabbed by the second baseman, Fleury. Steve Burris is on the pitching rubber for the Cougars. Trying to remember Adirondack, I think they are the Timberwolves. Yep, that's what it looks like on their shirts. So let's see, Greco is out, and this is Gorey, the shortstop. 2 outs in the top of the first. It's the start of a doubleheader. Chances are we'll only be doing the first game. I know there'll be some local players that we will miss because of that, and apologize for that, but this is not only April 1st, it's also Holy Thursday. I got things going on, and yesterday we were in Ogdensburg all day, taping a program with Bishop-elect Terry LaValle. So that took us out of our studios for a lot longer than we want, and again today we're taping up in Ellenburg at 10, and made it a little tough to fit in what we need to get done, so we'll have to get out of here after this first game. Strikeout ends the inning after 1/2 inning. There's no score, and Clinton Community College coming to bat here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Courier is the leadoff batter for the Cougars. On the mound is Burdette. Over to first for the out. That went from the third sacker foot to LaChapelle. Nope, LaChapelle's the catcher. To Shatlock. Shatlock making the out at first. Now the catcher Clear takes a strike. Bottom half of the first, no score. As I said, opening day, temperature about 55 degrees at game time. April 1st, 2010. That's fouled off the batter. The Expos used to be my favorite place to go for the opening game of the season, Montreal. But we haven't been able to do that since 2004, but we've got footage of 4 or 5 other opening day programs. There's the second baseman, Fleury. And a pitch. Takes it high, ball.
Good all 3. Here's Mr. Gregory. Chassis came out. Here's Greg.
Just missing.
Let's go, baby. Good hold.
High, ball 3. Looks like the scoreboard isn't working here, so we can't count on the scoreboard to help us out. There's a strike. That was ball 4, so we have a man on with 2 outs. Now the cleanup man, Leffler, the center fielder, takes it low for a ball. Gets away. This is going to be at least second base. And Fleury will stay at second. Well, gives Burdette something to worry about. Time at the plate. Strike. Line shot. That's going to be through the right side of the infield. And that's going to be an RBI. An RBI single. As Fleury scores from second base. He got second base on that wild pitch. So without that, it would not have been an RBI. Now we got Bove, the DH, designated hitter. He's batting. Stolen base for Leffler. Bove is batting for Burris. We're editing right now. Forgive this. Now we have Davison. We had to back up our tape. We got a man reaching on an error here at first base. We had to back up our tape because of swearing from the dugout over here at Clinton. And we're going to have to move. I can't believe safe at first. Hard hit right up the middle. That's a base hit. It's going to chase home run number 2. And Davison is on for the RBI single. He'll be first and second with 2 outs. Now we got Chapman, first baseman. First and second, 2 outs. 6th batter of the inning. Strike called. Count even at 2-2. There's a base hit. Chapman's going to get himself a ribby. That's going to chase home Bove. And Josh Chapman chases his former Northeastern Cougar teammate Jamie Davis. No, Corey Davison to second. Now we got Weaver at the plate. Takes a strike. Runners at first and second. 2 down, 2 in. This is actually the 8th batter of the inning. I said Chapman was the 6th, but he was the 7th. Just missing. That's a base hit into right field. And it's going to be Davison scoring. So I'll make it 3-0. And actually that's 4-0. 4-0. I think I'll have to do my math here. There's 2 on, 2 outs. 9th batter up, so it's 4 in. This is Trombley. He's the right fielder. Weaver was the left fielder. High. Ball.
Go 2-3. Hey, 2. Come on, 2-3.
Curve misses low outside. That might be a full count with the top of the order on deck. Strike call. Strike 3 looking on a close one. We're going to go to the second inning, 4-0. Clinton leading Adirondack here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Yeah, feels in great shape. This is 3rd bat of the inning here in the second. This is La Chapelle, the catcher. First two batters have walked. We were busy editing out the swearing from the Cougar bench here. And we'll point out right now that swearing will keep us away from your ball game. So if you don't want us here, feel free to swear, because we have enough work to do here that we don't need to be chasing after people who don't know how to talk in public. So it's 4-0. Top of the second. 2 on. Hit to right field. There'll be runners at the corners. Now we got a Robertson, the right fielder, with runners at the corners, 1 out. Being down here away from the dugout, we're right blocked from the pitcher by the first base coach, who was not in the coaching box. So I don't know if too many situations where the coaching box is really enforced. I can't think of any, in fact. It's just a suggested coaching box. Unless the coach happens to get mouthy with the umpire, you can tell him to get in his box and be quiet. But outside of that, you rarely see any problem with a coach roaming around a little bit, which is perfectly understandable. But there are lines there that are supposed to designate the coaching box area at first and at third. Burris. Ooh, tried to hold up. There's a line shot caught at short by Davison. Called out at third. A double play. A line shot. Corey Davison hauled it in. Looked like a sure base hit. He turned it into a DP. So nothing across for the Timberwolves. They certainly threatened, but they strand a runner, and it remains 4-0 Clinton after one full here, after an inning and a half here on Hometown Cable. A little first ball hitting here, and it's going to be caught in right field. That first ball hitter was the leadoff man, Courier. So he is out to start the bottom of the second. It is, as we said, going into the inning, it's 4-0 in favor of the home team. First game of a doubleheader, and this is the catcher clear. In the first inning, the Cougar rally started with 2 outs and nobody on, so Cougars are hoping that it can start here with 1 out and nobody on. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Nate Burdett Wines delivers. Todd Clear hits it to left field. Foul ball. Strike 3 looking. That's 2 down. And second baseman Fleury will step in. Wolves wanted that one, but it was a ball. Swing, strike 1, 1-1. Strike 2. Was after one in the dirt. Out. And he is out. So nothing across. It's 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the third inning. 4-0 Clinton. Okay, this is the pitcher, Burdett. at the plate for the T-Wolves. He swings in strike one. Hits it in play to third base. A long throw to first from Courier to Chapman for the out. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Lyons, so the top of the order to follow. Foul ball. That's out of play. Strike three. Strike three looking. So Lions looking. It brings up McMahon, a center fielder and leadoff hitter with 2 outs and nobody on. Fouls it off right in our direction. There's a line shot. That's a base hit. In the center, so McMahon is on with a 2-out single. There's the left fielder, Greco. Strike. That's hit right off the top of the grass. I don't think it got any higher than 2 inches off the ground all the way through. So chases McMahon to third. So we have runners at the corners with 2 outs. And this is the shortstop, Gorey. We're in the top half of the third inning. 2 outs and a pitch. Versus pitch. Hits third. Courier's throw. Handled by Chapman. So they strand 2, the Timberwolves, and going to the bottom half of the third. It remains 4-0 Clinton leading Adirondack here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Okay, this is Leffler. He's the cleanup hitter, and he's leading off in the bottom half of the third for Clinton. Clinton leading Adirondack. That's lofted. And foul territory. It is grabbed by the third sacker foot. We have 1 down. Designated hitter Bove stepping in. Hits it on the ground. Short to first. In time. So that went from the shortstop Gorey to the first sacker Shatluck for the second out. And it brings up Davison, who got that first RBI of the game. This is Corey Davison. Strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Strike 2. And he goes after one for strike 3. So nothing across. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. After 3 full, it remains Clinton Community College 4. Adirondack Community College, nothing here on viewer-supported hometown cable. This is Foot, the third baseman. He's leading off the top of the 4th. Just off the plate, ball 1. Strike 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Pitch from Burris on the ground. The first, Chapman takes it unassisted. And we have 1 down. This is first baseman Shatluck. Strike 1. On the ground, back to Burris. To Chapman, 2 down. Here's the catcher, LaChapelle. Two outs, nobody on, or 1 out away from being halfway through this one. 2. Strike 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. The Wolves go down, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Clinton. Josh Chapman will lead off the Cougar half of the 4th. His team up 4-0. Takes a strike. Two balls and a strike. Just missing, ball 3, 3-1. Chapman has a nice big strike zone, so no excuses here. That's ball 4. Whoop, full count, whoa. late call for the strike. Chapman probably a little quick out of the box, and the umpire said, I'm going to teach him to let me call it. Well, Chapman hits it up the middle instead. Said, I'll get on one way or the other. So this will help his batting average, the walk wouldn't have. So Chapman comes through with the leadoff. Was there a leadoff? Yeah. Yep, he's the leadoff hit, a leadoff single. There's the left fielder Weaver. Now that they're calling him Cody. Ball. In the dirt. Ball. That might be 3-0. Taken all the way. There's a strike. Strike 2. That's put in play. That's hit to deep left center. It is caught. Chapman wasn't tagging on that. Should have been tagging. He had so much confidence that it was going to fall in that he was ready to score. Here's Trombley. He's the right fielder. One out, one on, top of the order on deck. Strike two. Oh, it's an 0-2 count. That's in play. This is in shallow. Chapman will hustle back in. That's a shallow one, so you got to go halfway on those. Courier, leadoff man. Sun peeks in and out. Strike. Blocked. Chapman now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. I believe it's a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Slow roller, come back to Burdette. Left-hander goes to first for the out. Cougars strand a runner, and we go to the 5th. With the score holding at 4-0 Clinton. We're in the top of the 5th. This is Robertson, the right fielder, leading off for Adirondack. And he has hit that well hit into deep right center. It's going to be at least 2. And lead off double for Roberts. Check that, it's Robertson. Robertson with the leadoff double. Now the pitcher Burdette at the plate. Hit in between her. That will advance Robertson. There's a slow grounder to Fleury. And at third, 1 out. This is the second baseman, Lyons, with the top of the order to follow.
Get the out, fellas. Get the out.
Adirondack threatening to score here in the 5th. They trail 4-0. Low. Burr should worry about the batter, not worry about his shutout. If it were a 1-0 game, that'd be different, but it's 4-0. Get the outs. You're in the 5th inning. Top of the order is on deck, so the last thing you want to do is have Lyons get on. That's fouled. That's out of play. Strike called. I think Lyons thought it was a little low and inside. Leadoff man now, McMahon, steps up with 2 outs. Puts it in play, back to Burris, over to Chapman. So the Wolves threaten, but they're scoreless after 4.5, going to the bottom of the 5th. It remains Clinton Community College 4, Adirondack Community nothing. We're in the bottom of the 5th. This is Todd Clear, the catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike. High. I think we have a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. High. Ball 4. A leadoff walk for Clear. Second baseman Fleury. Able to check his swing. Ball 1. Stolen base for Clear. Got a swinging foul tip while we're watching the airplane. That drops in, gets away, took a short hop in front of the center fielder. So that's going to send Clear home and put Fleury at second. And give him a base hit, and the run scores on the ball getting away, and he gets second base on the ball getting away in center. As it fell in front of McMahon, who was trying to make a catch up to the last split second. Then he tried to play it on a hop and got by him, so that makes it 5-0. And it brings up the cleanup man, Leffler. Deep short. Right at the last second, Greco spoke there, and Gorey backed off. I think Gorey was going to get it. It's up to the left fielder to talk to him early. Say, you got it or I got it. If you're not going to say I got it, then let the shortstop play it. So it's first and second. Designated hitter Bove at the plate. Nobody out. Clinton leading 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Fouls that one off. On the ground to short. He's going to come to second. Safe at second. And the bags are full of Cougars. FOC, full of Cougars. He'll get us to Corey Davison, son of Northeastern Clinton coach Jerry Davison. That's popped up. In foul territory is going to be strike 1. Hit through the left side, a base hit. It's going to chase home 2. That's going to make it 7-0. Throw comes to the cutoff, and we've got runners at the corners and still nobody out. 2 more ribbies for Davison, and it'll bring up Chapman, the first baseman. And we just might be looking at a pitching change. No pitching change yet. There will be some changes for the Cougars. We're going to have to try to get those between innings. Oh, just barely back. Had him leaning the wrong way, it looks like. Davison back, though. Close. That is base hit for Chapman. And chases home a run. Give him another run batted in. Have Ryan Armstrong moving on deck. He's going to be hitting for Trombley. Right now it's Weaver. And looks like we're having a pitching change. We're going to have Bain in for the Timberwolves in relief. Weaver at the plate. It's the first pitch through the left side. That's a base hit. That's going to chase home another run. That'll be first and second. Now Ryan Armstrong at the plate. Guys kind of excited in the game, but they are in play, so they got to get back. Throw is going to come to first base. Not to the first baseman, but to first base. And it's going all the way from second base. That was Chapman. Was a runner at third. Armstrong hits it through the right, actually through the right side of the second baseman, right up the middle. So I'll give him an RBI. He's on it first. I don't know if they're looking for a mercy rule. That's it. That's it. That is it. I believe that's 12-0. Clinton Community College has taken this game in 5 innings. Actually ends up being 4.5 innings. As they come up with, well, let's see, 7 or 8. I'm not sure if they come up with 6 or 8 runs here. It's either 10-0 or 12-0. I usually add up the runs at the end of the inning. I count the batters and the guys left on base and figure out what the... So it's actually probably 10-0 here. I think they probably didn't score more than 6 this inning. But anyway, it's a mercy rule victory. Game-winning hit, game-winning RBI for walk-off base hit wins it here for Armstrong. He can spread it that way. You say a walk-off hit to win it, but it's the mercy rule. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw, this is TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.